Hello there, fellow gamers, and welcome to the AceGamesTV Skyrim Mod Showcase with me, Meoni. You may recognise me from another YouTube channel, the Clismcast. Well, the great news is we have joined AceGamesTV, along with some truly dedicated and talented directors here. We aim to bring you some of the most awesome gaming coverage in the months to come, so be sure to check that out. But for now, let's jump straight into my Skyrim Mod Showcase. So today I thought I'd show you the Skyrim 40,000 Weapons Pack, made by the talented modder They Call Me Q. If you haven't guessed already by the title, this is a series of weapons from the Warhammer 40k series, and features a select few weapons that are imported into Skyrim. So a couple of things about this mod pack. All of the weapons that are featured on the screen right now can be made at a forge, so no perks at all are needed to create these. You don't need like any ebony or anything to craft these. They can all be found on the miscellaneous option at the bottom of the forge menu. All weapons can be dual wielded in this entire pack, apart from of course the Demon Hammer, which is a two-handed weapon, and we'll get to that in a moment. And all the kill moves work normally, even the ranged ones, so there's not to worry there with clashing with the vanilla game. This mod is quite stable, in fact, quite surprisingly stable. So this is the Corrupted Chainsword, a very nice little chainsword weapon from the Warhammer series. This has only got 24 points of damage, but it's still pretty nice, and the textures on this are absolutely amazing. I mean, take a look at that. A lot of work has gone into the meshes for these models, and is quite impressive really. If you have a look around, look at the detail on that, it's really nice. Really nice to see that kind of detail going into weapons like this. There's another chainsword in this pack called the Deathwatch Chainsword, which has got a slightly different sort of camouflage effect on the blade, but everything else about it is exactly the same, so here I am dual wielding them. So this is the Deathwatch Power Sword, a one-handed weapon which has 32 points of damage, a bit more damage values here, a little bit better, but still feels a little bit underpowered to me. So yeah, these weapons I'm showing you aren't exactly lore-friendly to Skyrim in the slightest at all, but they're a lot of fun, and quite honestly I thought I'd show you something a little bit more entertaining today than just the average weapons that you get, you know, the average swords and stuff that people make. And this is definitely something very different, so hope you enjoy this. So yeah, this is the Deathwatch Bolt Pistol, which has 28 points of damage on a single pistol, and uses an enchant bar to let you know when you're about to run out of charge. So it's a charge thing using soul gems. It's quite nice. A little bit insane, if I'm honest. Yeah, this is absolutely insane.
Run away, little girl.
Apart from looking kind of strange in your hand like that, the guns are kind of powerful and a lot of fun, actually, but I think guns have a long way to go before they can get modded into Skyrim and look right. Going with a bit of a mouthful now, this is the Grey Knight Nemesis Halberd. Yes, I will never be saying that again. You don't realise how many takes that took. Right, so this is a 32 damage poleaxe, which is rather nice, rather cool. I'm going to keep some of these looks at the weapons a little bit nice, sweet and short and snappy, so that this video isn't completely boring. You can have a look at them more in the actual game once you've downloaded it. But let's have a swish around and have a look at the blade and the textures on it, which looks smashing. And let's have a look at this little beastie. This is the Deathwatch Thunder Hammer. Couldn't be a better name for a weapon really, could it? This has 37 points of damage and is a one-handed mace, which is quite respectable for a one-handed mace in Skyrim. You don't really find many that powerful. Hits like a truck and looks amazing to boot. So with 35 points of damage we have the Deathwatch Power Axe here, which is another one-hander, a one-handed axe this time. Quite powerful for a one-handed axe in Skyrim. But I don't know if you watching this have actually had much interest in the Warhammer 40k universe, but I never really got into it personally. I mean, the only game I've really played, the 40k game, is Dawn of War 2. And I believe the new Space Marine game, which is pretty damn awesome. So I don't know if these are, you know, true to the originals in the slightest, but they look pretty good to me, so perhaps you could leave a comment to say whether or not they are very similar to the real thing or not. So 3 more weapons to actually show you today.
And what better way to finish this off slowly with the Deathwatch Demon Hammer, which has 39 impressive points of damage for a two-handed great hammer thing. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? Oh my god. These are all supposedly to scale, so Jesus Christ, it's huge. Can you imagine actually wielding that in real life? I know I couldn't. So whilst I was actually filming this, some dude decided to pick on me and unfortunately got the blunt end of the demon hammer. And that's exactly what you deserve for getting in on me whilst I'm trying to record footage. I mean, come on. It's just not on. It's as bad as somebody walking in a room when you're recording. Second to last weapon here, this is the Deathwatch Combat Knife with 17 points of damage, which is kind of low for a weapon, but hey, it is a knife, what do you expect, I suppose. It does what knives do best, which is to cut with small amounts of damage. Shut up. It does have impressive textures, and I imagine this is quite close to the actual real thing. Yeah, the attention to detail in this mod so far is really good, I have to say. I'd like to end it there, but unfortunately, there's this. I want to rename this weapon the Madness Cannon, because quite honestly, it's that insane. So yeah, so this is the Deathwatch Plasma Pistol, which has a 33 points of damage value and then another plus 33 plasma pulse fire on a charge that you charge with a soul gem, which, let me just say, is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So I thought to myself, what better way to show off this weapon and how insane it is? Well, I thought, well, there's one weapon, and that's insane, but then I could have two weapons and be twice as insane. Yeah, let's do this. Thank you for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed this showcase, be sure to leave a like below and leave a comment of what mods I should be looking out for to do another showcase in the future. Be sure to sub to AceGamesTV for more videos like this and a lot of really cool videos from a lot of games. I mean, an absolute ton of games from some really good directors. And that's it from me, Meoni. See you later.